Hello guys, you won't believe what just happened concerning AKA's case. Can you actually imagine that AKA's fans have diverted their attention from blaming Don Desire and AKA's friends for his shootout to the owners of Wish on Florida Road's restaurant? They're actually assuming that the restaurant had something to do with the shootout that particular night. Patrons of Wish on Florida have lamented the establishment for naming its farewell event The Last Supper. This after rapper AKA and his last meal inside the Durban eatery moments before he was shot outside it. On Monday, 3rd April, the management of the award-winning restaurant announced news of their permanent closure and, according to a statement, its over-dwindling business since the tragedy. The hitmaker and friend Tebello Tibz Motoane were shot by unknown gunmen outside the Durban hotspot on 10 February. This after the star reportedly shared his location on his Instagram stories. Wish on Florida's Last Supper event has a lot of criticism. In a statement, the management of Wish on Florida announced their permanent closure on 10th April, exactly 2 months after AKA and Teb's death. It said, "In light of the recent tragic event on our doorstep, we have experienced a severe downturn in business, which leaves the directors with no other option but to close the business permanently, as the brand equity of Wish on Florida has been deeply hindered." The award-winning restaurant, owned by Philani Kweyama, Wayne Lovu, and Benny Maverick, invited the public to celebrate their last week of operation. To mark the occasion of their farewell, Wish on Florida will host an event called The Last Supper. But while patrons of the restaurant were sad to see it close its doors, they weren't impressed with the choice of wordings. These are some of the comments related to the post. "Last Supper is exactly what happened to Kiernan. Those words don't sit well with me. I think labeling the 10th of April their last day, the Last Supper, is very distasteful and disrespectful to the family of AKA. I don't know why they thought it was okay. The Last Supper is a bit cringy for me. Couldn't they find another name for the event? So who will attend the Last Supper at the place where Kenan had his? Very odd. The Last Supper, 10th April, I don't care what anyone says, but that's very insensitive. In fact, they too should be investigated." KA's fans will go to any extent just to make sure that those who were involved in the shooting that particular night are being caught. They are actually blaming Wish Restaurant as a whole, and they are asking for the police to start investigating the owners of the restaurant, and they don't even understand why they have to close the restaurant permanently and naming the event The Last Supper. Do you guys think it is also suspicious, or are those fans just being paranoid? You are free to drop your thoughts in the comment sections below.